want. We ain't just.
Hey. Crunch time. Hey. Crunch time. Yeah. Crunch time. Sports show on CTV. Every Monday night. The latest sports news and highlights. Oh my God, boy, he got the 6. Oh my God, boy, that boy on top. Sip the water.
Yo.
We on?
We definitely on, dog. We live.
What? I
We
didn't hear the
live.
intro. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I ain't hear it either. Hey, it is what it is, baby. We back again. We are back again. Let me go ahead and share. We back, man. Y'all get up in there. It's a pop-up show.
Peekaboo.
Yo.
Yeah, we back, man. We back. Do we hit 3 years this year?
Is it 3?
Yeah, November, right?
I don't know. Whatever.
It's in the fall. 3 years, I think. Don't give me the line. Yeah, we back. Let me invite my people, man.
Party people. We're here. Let's talk.
Get this
Yeah.
party right.
Yep. Yep, let's get them in here.
It's good.
Yo, we back. Y'all thought we was done, huh? Didn't you? Thought we was done.
Well, this guy, Santiago, says Wowza convicted felon pardon another one. Yeah.
Huh?
I think it's talking about Trump. We don't talk about Trump. Yeah, that's what happened, though. It did happen.
Convicted felon did what?
Pardons another.
Oh, pardon another.
Oh, yeah. No, that did happen.
That did happen.
Hey, man, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is.
slide forward. What out?
It's America, dog. You expect anything less?
Yeah.
You expect anything less, big dog?
Good old America for you.
Good old America, man. Land of the free.
America.
Land of the free.
America.
Home of the brave.
Yeah. Little emphasis there, Mon. I like that.
Yeah. Going up there. Big times, know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
You know what it is, even if you don't know what it is.
I was just about to say it's Monday, man. It's definitely Wednesday.
It's definitely
I
Wednesday.
definitely don't want to
see
take
y'all-
us back to Monday.
But we'll definitely see y'all Monday too.
We be right back.
Right back
We be right back, man.
in the swing.
It feel good to be in here, man. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Let's get it.
Yeah, we had to knock a couple dust off the chairs, man. Spider webs, knock some spider web down, take out some trash. You know what I'm saying? But we back. We back, man. Y'all thought we was done now.
What up, Brian?
Yeah.
What up, Kenneth?
What's the word?
What's happening? Poops dog is in the house. Oh,
Yeah,
Poops.
and Janita, what's the word? Hey, do us a favor and tag 5 people that you know that watch sports.
And share it.
Yeah.
Share it live,
And tag 5 people that don't watch sports.
Even if they're stupid.
Yeah, there you go. We accept
We accept everybody.
Yep. We accept
Man,
people with the
We love you at Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda.
Yep. Yeah. What my boy from come on Facebook. I mean not Facebook. YouTube.
I don't know what my boy.
Yeah, I need to check in on YouTube.
Probably looking for us on Mondays.
Probably so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We gonna do better at promoting, man. We gonna get better.
Slacked off.
we put it out in the pop-up shop. The boy say, boy, rolling the dice. I don't know when the boys coming on. Rolling the dice.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Crunch Time Sports Podcast.
Yeah.
Me, Stat Guy Steve.
Yeah.
Mr. Knock It Off right here beside me, Trace.
Yeah.
And then Corporate Moan on the
Corporate Moan.
Yeah.
Corporate Moan, man.
As always,
What up?
Shout out Contagious Creations.
Sure.
We here,
And shout out to Line.
man. Joy in the game, man.
For real.
Joy, he ain't in here. I need to still know what they doing when they giveaway because a lot didn't happen.
Yeah, there's a lot that happens.
Joy, pop up in here, man. Let me tell you, Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Everybody feeling on this good Wednesday?
Good, man. How
Man,
y'all boys doing?
I'm good,
I'm
man.
alive, man. A lot to talk about.
A lot going on. I'm good.
Definitely a lot going on.
Sure.
A lot going on, big
Definitely
dog.
a lot going on.
Mhm.
So what we got on this, Steve?
Hold on. So let me put this disclaimer out there.
Okay.
We will be back on Monday.
We will be back
We
on
will be
Monday.
back.
Today is just makeup day for the holiday, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did not change the day.
No.
We still go
So
on Monday.
look for us on Monday. Today
Monday.
is just a special day.
On Monday.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we back.
without further ado, man, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it like this. Angel Reese,
Angel Reese.
fastest player in the WNBA history to achieve 500 points and 500 rebounds, only needing 38 games.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good thing to go ahead and talk about.
Yeah, so
Before her, Tina Charles held the previous record with 44 games.
Yeah.
So,
great achievement.
Yeah.
But I think she needs to work on making layups.
I knew, but
bro, I watched.
I knew he was coming with the bet.
I can't shoot a jump shot to save her life.
Yeah.
But other than that, you know, it's great to see what she's done in such a short, amount of time. So
Right.
I'm happy for her.
mm-hmm. So speaking of Angel Reese, man, how y'all feeling about this whole Caitlin Clark and her? I want to call it controversy, debate, whatever you want to call it. How do y'all feel about that heating back up?
There's a certain type of fan that pushes that agenda. And you know what I mean, they're not hiding it anymore. You know what I'm saying? They kind of push the agenda forward when it comes to that stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, for lack of better words, it's the people who want to push America back that's pushing the agenda forward, because those two are competitors. They respect each other. So all the other rhetoric is coming from the media and people outside. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Andre, what's up, man? What's up with
really
it, homie?
it's really not, you know what I'm saying? It's really not us that's pushing that. You know, it's the other side.
Yeah.
What up, Andrew? I mean, Andre.
We pushing it too, though. We pushing it. We push. We black people.
Yeah, but it's kind of in defense of.
Yeah,
right.
But
because while they'll say this is what they'll do. I was just talking to Steve about this in the car. They'll bring up all the shots she missed, but they won't talk about how many turnovers CC has.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not about basketball at that point. It becomes about something different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And we're gonna talk about basketball. Let's talk about everybody's faults. Right. No player is perfect.
Shay, what up, bro?
What's up, my boy?
Yeah. This is my thing. Like I told you yesterday when we was talking on the phone, I said sports is better when you can take the emotional side of it. When you're talking sports, you can be a sports fan and be emotional. I'm super emotional, especially when it comes to like Longhorns and the Cowboys.
Especially Longhorns.
Especially Longhorns. But highlighted. But when you're giving an opinion, it's good to take it out of it. I don't like to talk about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese in a race type of way. I just want to talk about their game. Now you can say I'm a sellout for that. Yeah. You can say, man, you gotta, we talking about this, but that's what you want to talk about. That's what you want to push. Right. I haven't argued with anybody from another race about Caitlin Clark.
Right, but it's a race thing when they come making comments like, "Oh, she's ghetto. Oh, she's this."
Right.
That becomes a race.
Nah, that becomes a race thing.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, yo, that ain't nothing about their game. And you weren't even watching basketball, because they'll act like. And for lack of better words, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it because it's crunch time. We do what we want to do.
Okay.
I mean, they act like she was the coldest white girl to ever exist.
Yeah,
and like they haven't watched basketball till Caitlin Clark, and then they act like she's doing something that was so special. Like we ain't seen Steph do this for years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how you know it really became when Angel Reese was going at Caitlin Clark. Yeah. And did the same exact thing that she did.
Understood.
To another opponent.
Right.
That ignited a certain fan base.
Right.
So like, oh, we gotta have this, the Great White Hope. We gotta get around her. She's under attack from a ghetto girl.
Right.
It's basically what happened because nobody was talking about it before then.
Right.
And before the Caitlin Clark stuff, they was talking about Paige Beckers, Katie Plum, Brianna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, Elena Deladon. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey Plum. I think I said that. That's twice. I said that twice.
Mhm.
They were like these are all white girls that are nice.
That are nice, really nice.
And they don't say anything about Cameron Brinks. She nice.
Yeah,
So it's not about basketball, because if it was, you would have knew some of these other players.
right. I like what Shay said. Shay said, "I love she doesn't play into it." Yeah, she doesn't.
She doesn't.
Yeah, because if she really poured, gasoline on the fire, it could be
Way worse than
100
what it
times
already.
worse.
She know who her fan base is.
Yeah, she know. But the thing is, how can I say? On the flip side of the racist part, you don't wanna rub the black fans the wrong way either by like leading it on. She know there's a race part. She knows that, but she wants to go off strictly playing the game. And I respect her for that. And I
keeping
respect
it professional.
right. And I respect Angel Reese as well. Like I said, I don't get into those arguments anymore. I'm done with I don't. So that's why I say I only look. This is me. I'm not telling nobody. If you want to defend the black side, bro, go ahead. I don't. If you want to defend the white side, bro, go ahead. I'm telling you, I'm personally not getting in that no more, because I'm not watching the game for that.
Right.
And I don't critique players like that. I critique. It doesn't matter what you. Hey, you come out there and you have 7 turnovers or you miss 7 layups, I'm gonna talk about it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
You black or white. It doesn't matter. I'm talking about the play and leave it at that.
And that's why I said the other game. I was telling Steve this in the car. The other game, they had 8 turnovers in the first half. CC had 6 of them.
Right. But see, like you said, they sweep that
under the rug.
Right.
So that's why I say that it's the media pushing another narrative.
Right.
Because it was about the basketball, the game itself. You highlight that. You will talk about how she's 32% from 3.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right
now, but that's her defining trait.
Right.
You talk about how she's leading, she's got more assists than she's got field goals right now. You would talk about that.
Yeah.
If that was the case, but you're not.
Right.
So
yeah, I agree, man. It's gonna be like that. That's like, the Bird Magic thing. And that's the closest thing. 2 players come in at the same time, play in the national champion. It's pretty much exactly like that.
It's exactly the same.
Although in my opinion, neither one of them are gonna be greater than because Bird Magic literally saved the NBA, like literally saved the league. But what I'm saying is, it's that 2.0 on the women's side. You know what I'm saying? So they got players, they always gonna be tied. Cam Ward and Shador, they're always gonna be tied to each other.
Yeah.
They're always. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So they're like that. You know what I mean?
So let's go ahead and talk about a little football before we get into these playoffs.
Yes, sir.
A few things we missed. We've been going for a little minute. So we got to talk about the fact that the Cowboys got George Pickens from the Steelers.
Yeah, we did.
What a steal.
Man, 4th.
Thank you to all Steelers fans. Thank you. I now will be a Cowboys fan for the first 7 games.
7.
So
what
was it?
Wow, 6 last
5,
3 at first. 5.
Okay.
But Pickens now I give him extra 2.
Give him extra 2
before I trade ship on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That move really, really, in my opinion, opened up the offense. And I'm gonna tell you why. For one, there is no more rolling the coverage over to CeeDee Lamb
and keeping
putting your best or rolling coverage over to CeeDee Lamb and then putting your best corner on Jalen Tolbert, which we know that if he got the number 1 corner on him, we pretty much shut down in the passing game.
Yeah,
it's on CD and maybe Ferguson every now and then, and then that's pretty much it.
Those are the underneath routes.
That's it. That's it. Nothing downfield. Nothing downfield. Now flip it. You have to put your number 1 guy on CD. You have to, because if you don't, he will burn you a lot. 120 yards, 125 yards, a tub or 2, maybe, depending on who he playing and how good they pass coverage is. Now you have to put the number 2 guy on Pickens. Pickens been seeing number 1 guys with subpar quarterbacks.
Yeah,
and I don't care what you say about Dak. I don't care what you say. I got the stats to back it up. Dak is still like top 7 in the league right now.
Absolutely.
And none of these quarterbacks that he played with.
And to be fair to Dak, during the regular season, you compare if he healthy,
He damn near lights
9 to
out.
10.
Yeah.
He can do 9 to 10 wins off the rip.
Yeah, easy.
Hey, that's been him.
Yeah,
If he's been healthy,
that's what he
like,
does.
to be fair, 9 to 10. Now in the playoffs, he ain't shit.
Right.
But
we working on it.
yeah, we working on it. I don't know how much time we gonna get to work on it. Yeah.
But he never on the flip side, he never had. Let's be fair. When he got Amari Cooper, CD was just entering the league.
Yeah.
He was just entering the league, and he was being, truth be told, he was being mentored by Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper was the guy.
Yeah.
And
But they're built the same. They kind of built the same. Not really fast.
they're good route runners.
Have to be a good route runner in order to get the separation because they don't have the athleticism to back that up. So yeah, they kind of built the same.
CD has more athleticism. I think Coop.
He was also younger.
Yeah, Coop is I'm talking about back then was just an awesome route runner. Pickens to me has some of them, and go watch the tape when I tell you Pickens has top 3 or 4 best hands. I ain't say he was the best receiver, best hands, best acrobatic catches, pull a ball out the air in the NFL. Yeah. If you don't believe me, just listen. We coming back on Monday. I want you to go watch YouTube and then come back on here Monday and tell me what I'm saying is lying.
Matt, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
So
Bryce, no, nobody wants Will Levis, bro.
Nobody, not even y'all. Y'all drafted him 2 years ago.
You know that.
Yeah.
Other news in the NFL, Derek Carr is retiring after the shoulder injury that he couldn't get right.
I wasn't surprised about that.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised about it. And I'm glad that he retired because F them Saints.
Yeah.
Because what they did with Shador. So I hope it's two teams. I hope like they're gonna suck bad and I'm gonna enjoy it.
The Saints?
The Steelers.
You think they overplayed their hand with the not picking Shador?
Yeah, they played their hand, bro. Because they got
it's gonna come back to bite them.
Yeah, it's gonna bite them, bro. Because they got it. They got now. It's not better than Shador.
Things coming out of camp from the Browns, man, is the man over there earning his keep. That's what I've been hearing. Shador is over there earning his keep.
Are we surprised?
But at what point
I'm
does
not.
a guy who
I'm not.
At what point does a guy that complete 74% of his passes with no offensive line supposed to go?
They would check downs. They would. This what they. I didn't say that. Oh, all he threw was check downs. Oh, he threw check downs. Yeah, but the line. You know the structure of football, right? When you don't have a good line, it's not like you can throw 15, 20, 25 yards down the field. I don't have time. I have to get the rock out. I have a quarterback counter in my head. 1, 2, 3 seconds. The ball got to be gone.
3 seconds.
Right?
Yeah.
He was 1, 2 seconds and the ball got to be gone.
Yeah.
Right. So
he had that much time, bro.
Yeah. See, when you put all them things in the play, man, when you talk about football, please talk about the broadness of the game. Don't talk about, well, he only throwing check down. He don't got an offensive line. You never seen that man offensive line. Last year got a little bit better, but the first year he had one of the worst offensive line in college football in Division One.
In Division One.
In Division One across the board.
3 teams.
Yeah. Across the board.
Got the worst one.
Yeah, like
Matt said, y'all see Travis Hunter in minicamp dropping everything. I have not, but it's not hard to believe that he's dropping those passes.
Matt, let me ask you this question. Please, answer in the chat. Do you think this is no knock? I'm just asking a question. Do you think Travis Hunter is a natural catcher of the ball? That's what I want to know. I'm not saying he is. I'm asking y'all. I want to know, not just for you, man. I'm asking everybody in the chat.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he. I'm not sure he is now. Look at but he's made some spectacular catches though.
He has.
But does that mean he's a natural catcher of the ball?
He has.
He's got excellent
athleticism. Say it with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Athleticism.
I'm not knocking bruh. Ain't nobody talked about Travis Hunter probably more than us. We talked about Travis Hunter for a minute. Mm-hmm. So I love Travis Hunter, but I'm just we talking about the NFL is a different level.
To warrant him being a number 1 wide receiver? No.
Yeah.
Could I see him being a 2? A slot guy?
I love him as a 2.
Yeah. I love him as a 2. I don't think I can see him as a 1 though. Now, number 1 corner, absolutely.
I could tell you this
though. Twice on Sunday.
Yeah.
I can tell you this.
I think they drafted him as a CB too.
I can tell you this. If you have a pretty good wide receiver coach, I think you can coach it out of him because he's that supreme of athlete. The problem is everybody is damn near supreme athlete.
Everybody.
All the guys he gonna be going against at least You know what I'm saying? He going against
Yeah.
number ones.
Number ones,
Straight
everybody.
ones.
Yeah, he might not. He be like, Coach, I'm too tired
Right.
for this shit.
Right. But,
Miles says, I'm gonna say no to that, and then Matt Simmons says, no way, he's just a supreme athlete. In college, he was getting open on guys like me. These are also facts.
right.
Miles says, yeah, he's a 2/slot at best. Yeah, I agree. He's a 2. Number 1 DB though.
I hold on, man. I did see
Right
him.
now.
I did see him catch some crazy passes on some NFL talent guys. I will say they played some big teams.
What's up, Jew?
But I do, I kind of agree with you. And I'm only stacking Travis up with the elite because now you'll receive. They picked you to be elite because they wouldn't have picked you that high. So I'm only judging you off those guys, the top guys in the league.
Which may be unfair.
Which may be unfair, but I don't take you that early in the draft where I don't think you.
But I see, it's not like a Cam Newton situation though. I think they took him that high because of value both sides of the ball.
That's a fact.
If they was evaluating just one side of the ball, I don't think he would have went.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if you were taking Travis Hunter solely off playing wide receiver, solely, right? Corner is not in play.
Yeah.
How many wide receivers do you think you're taking over?
End of the first, the second is probably where he would go.
I know that the kid from Arizona would have went from him.
Yeah. I'm saying like there was
maybe third or fourth.
This year wasn't that great of a wide receiver.
I don't know,
because that kid from Ohio State, he still got like a two years. They still had to deal with him.
Luther Burden, the kid from Arizona that went to I don't know, man. They went to the Cardinals. I don't know. I think these guys may be straight, man.
I'm thinking he might be in there. I think he might be in the first into the second.
That's why I say number receiver, number 3. That's about they put him somewhere up in there.
Yeah.
The
problem is he's a decent wide receiver and a decent CB, but he's not great at either. Travis was looking bad in the clips I saw. Yeah.
It was body. I seen a couple body catches, but man, we could be really honestly being a little bit too
strict on him. Right too hard on him.
Yeah, it's fucking OTAs, bro.
OTAs.
This ain't Billy Kim. This ain't none of that, bro. So I mean, but we only going off what we think he gonna be going off potential. I know I am. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm going off potential.
So Derrick Henry and the Ravens reached an agreement, a 2-year, $30 million extension that includes $25 million fully guaranteed over the next 2 seasons. It's the largest deal in NFL history for a running back over 30 years old.
I love it. I love it. I think he's earned that. I think it's a short-term contract. I think both sides win. I do feel like that 2 years, I'm gonna be honest, I think that's where the cliff starts for Derrick Henry. I think he's slow. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because Derrick Henry remind me of a souped up Marion Barber. He doesn't, to me, maybe a little bit more than Marion Barber, but he doesn't run away from contact like that.
Yeah.
He initiates it a lot.
Yeah.
So, that basically they take tread off the tires, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He doesn't avoid it enough for him to be good for another 4 years. In my opinion, could be totally wrong.
He could be LeBron though.
He could.
It's hard to be LeBron in football though.
Yeah.
I mean, AP is the only one I've seen, Terry She'll come back and I mean, is Derrick Henry superhuman? Could be.
Have you not? Yeah, I mean, we've seen the things that he do on the field.
But Adrian Peterson was running away from a lot of people.
Yeah.
Not scary, but you know what I'm saying.
Like
he was using speed.
After that year, it was a down year. It was downhill from him there too.
Right.
So he only had one good after that one.
Yeah.
But I feel like the thing that's going to save Derrick Henry is the fact that he has a quarterback that can run.
See, that may save him.
But Lamar ain't tucking it like he used to, bro.
But they don't have to use Derrick Henry for every play either.
True.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of quarterbacks
like when he was
play
with the Titans.
Yeah, exactly. When he was with the Titans, you had to
Bryce
use Derrick Henry.
Play fake. I dig it.
I
dig it. I dig it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Bryce say, I want Derrick back.
I know you do.
No.
Too bad, but
they said they're teaching bro technique down there. He's not a wide receiver. You said I want my Derrick back.
Yeah. Nah, say you right. You talking about Travis? Yeah, you right, man. But we could be being a little bit too hard.
I think it's a win-win. I think that's the perfect amount. He probably got a good 2 years left in him anyway.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
that's
they
fair.
paid them top dollar at that.
Yeah,
so
they paid him
that's
top
fair.
dollar. Yeah,
That's fair.
I think it's a good. I think it's a win-win. Man.
What I tell you, what I tell you to suffice players,
You got
you
them
give
paid
them top
before you
dollar
had to
and
pay.
you shorten the contract.
Yep.
Hey man, I can't give you 4. I give you 2, but
Yeah,
I make it worth your while though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Them 2, you gonna get paid.
yeah.
I think that's fair. You can't.
That's good enough of a judgment call to be like, okay,
correct.
You can't be. How old is Derrick Henry? Is he 30? Nah, he ain't 30.
Yeah.
What, 27, 28?
no, Derrick Henry's.
Is he?
He gotta be in his
31.
30s.
Hold on.
If
That's
he
it.
30 and they gave you 2, that's good.
That's real good.
That's
For a running back,
yeah, bro.
Just
Just to
31.
know-
Yeah, he's 31.
Just to know they're not
Ooh,
gonna use
so
you in the
32.
playoff. Just
He
to know
gotta
they're
be.
not-
They gotta think he's superhuman. For you to give a running back 2
Well, they-
years at the
well,
31,
Well, they know they're not gonna use him in the playoffs. No way, they're gonna throw the ball.
Right.
man.
And has Derrick Henry really showed?
I'm telling you, I'm telling you what I see.
Has Derrick
I
Henry
see
really
this. What I
showed
see
in
this. My
the
own
series?
2 eyes. They're gonna throw the ball.
And it doesn't
Well,
seem
he's
like he's
giving
giving
the
up. He's not regressing at this point.
Man, but you know what? I'm gonna just throw. What's the magic number for a running back? What's that number?
That damn 28 to 30.
Yeah.
28 to 30.
I ain't making up, bro.
Yeah,
and
it's when
to
it's
be
28 to 30.
and
These
to
are when
be
they-
fair,
Yeah.
this is when them analytics and all that ish can come into play because they can go pull it. And I'm telling you, what he's saying, the 28 to 30 range is where we slowing contracts down, big dog.
Mhm.
So they gave him top dollar, and I think he's earned it though.
He's earned
I
it.
think he
Yeah.
earned it from last.
Yeah.
He almost had 2,000. Almost had 2,000. Yeah, we had 1,800.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, give him the money.
Oh, he say too
Ooh.
early for you guys, Super Bowl.
Oh shit, let's go then. Let's go.
Oh,
Who you got?
damn, bro.
Eagles. I got Eagles.
Nah,
going back.
man.
I got them
I
nasty ass ugly birds going back.
I'm gonna say, damn, this is gonna be a hard one too. I'm gonna say the Lions
Healthy
finally
Lions.
get over the hump.
No way.
Healthy Lions. Yeah. I
A
can
healthy
see that.
Lions finally get over the hump. Because I'm not. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not sure a healthy Eagles could beat a healthy Lions. Possibly.
If they had,
I'm talking about if they had what they,
yeah,
bro. The
did.
Lions were
Depleted. Yeah.
running through teams, and I don't know if we all forgot they were beating the hell.
I think
I
think
Until they
but
started.
Bro,
you
I
know,
think
it
we
starts
forgot
winning.
because the
but,
season is long.
I think you're forgetting something.
What?
Both coordinators are gone.
That's
They're
true.
now-
That's why
They're
it's a
now-
stretch.
They're now
It's a
head
stretch.
coaches,
It's a stretch. So we gonna find out.
especially
yeah.
offensively.
It's
The
a stretch.
offensive play caller that was doing all those crazy. He's
Right.
gone. He's with
Yeah.
the Bears now.
Yeah.
He's with the fingernail quarterback.
Bro,
What's the guy's name?
I can tell you
Caleb.
this. You talking about the Eagles, but do you realize how many players the Eagles lost, bro? The Eagles lost like damn near half their defense.
Yeah, I feel
They
like
kept the young players.
I feel like that if you got
Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter,
man.
and as long as you got AJ Brown and
Yeah.
Devontae Smith and Saquon on the other side, I feel like you are right.
We gonna
I
see.
feel like you.
We-
I
we
know what
gonna-
I
we
could
gonna
pencil you
see.
in for about 10 with that, and I didn't know the young cornerback was going to be that good. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll pencil you in for about 10.
Nah, it's not, man. It's not necessarily Jared Goff. I think that team. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna go as far as saying
boy
this.
crazy as hell.
I'm gonna go as far as saying this. The same way that the Eagles cover up for Jalen Hurts flaws is the same way Detroit cover up for Jared Goff flaws. Tell me I'm lying. Because I can tell you this. Although Jared Hurts played good, he played good in the big game. His season is the entire pull the fucking stats. Somebody go up there and pull the stats right now.
Let me ask you.
He did not have a great season. He did not
Are you
pull
sure
the
that
stats up.
Hurts has flaws, or he's just doing what is called upon? Because he didn't have to throw the ball 40 times. He had
Okay.
Saquon.
We can go back
So,
to
like, are
last
we
year
saying-
too long.
are we saying-
We can
are
go
we
back to
saying that-
last year before they had Saquon. It was the same thing. They went 10. I wouldn't think it was
They
10 and
lost the
0.
last 7.
Yeah, bro.
last
It's
seven,
this
yeah.
2 years. This 2 years of data together.
Yeah, but then the year before that, when he was in the Super Bowl, you were balling.
Yeah, but
So you had one bad year and then 2 good years.
no, you had
You had one bad year in between the 2 good years.
no,
You did.
you
Super Bowl, then that year you talking about, then the
Two-
year that he just went back to the Super Bowl.
2 years ago wasn't that wasn't 2 years. This year wasn't a good year for him. specifically
right, but
for the
but he
team.
had Saquon though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
He-
what
it's
about
not
the
like
year? So that ain't enough data.
What I'm saying is, would you prefer for him to throw 40 times a game?
And then, truth be told, the year before that, they were talking about not even giving him a contract. They was looking for a quarterback. If you want to be fair, I ain't making this shit up.
No, I'm saying,
Right?
man,
They were looking to
but that's
replace
not-
Jalen Hurts.
It's not answering my question though, Drake. Does he have weaknesses, or he playing how the team is constructed? Like right now, he's playing how the team is constructed with Saquon, the two wide receivers. He's playing how it's been constructed now.
Hold on.
And like I said, we got to the Super Bowl, and nobody in their right man says he lost that Super Bowl.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
And then he had a bad year after that, where they had the slide.
Right.
And then the next year is Saquon in it.
Bro, okay, listen. Okay, so he played a hell of a game in the Super Bowl. Prior to that, you tell me if I'm lying. Prior to that, they were looking to replace Jalen Hurts, bro. I'm not making this up.
No, you
right?
right.
Okay.
But
Then they had a good season the first 10 games.
Yeah.
Then they slid big time, right?
So what's the flaw?
Then they got knocked.
What's his flaw?
I don't read. It still look like reading damn defense. Still even now. Even now, last year you hand the ball off to Saquon, so you had a safety. Now every quarter, that's what we need for Dak. It covers up a lot when you're able to run the football. It does, bro.
I think the Eagles are going to repeat. And the only one I think out of our division is going to get in their way is the damn Commanders, and I hate to say it.
Yeah, you see what Matt why AJ say complained about getting the ball. Exactly my point. He has not been good delivering the ball. Now, them handing the ball off to Saquon, I get it. That's what you do. You run first and you give him left attempt. I get that. Yeah. But what I'm saying is he's had issues with his receivers because he has not been accurate. Okay. His numbers was down. I didn't say the team was good, right? Yeah, constructed to cover up his flaws. Yeah. I'm not saying he ain't good. I'm saying he ain't been that great. But they've been covering Jared Goff, same fucking thing. And to be honest, Jared Goff, season-wise, has played better than Jalen Hurts. I'm not making it up, dog. I ain't got no dog in the fight as far as them two teams. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I think he's a good quarterback.
But out of the AFC?
Man,
I'm sorry, I don't believe in Joe Burrow.
I don't believe in none of them dudes, but but I'll take the Bills.
Yeah, I ain't believing in Joe until
I'll take the Bills finally. I don't trust Lamar. I don't trust.
Unfortunately, we can't.
I don't trust none of them dudes.
Unfortunately, no,
I'm gonna just rock with the Bills.
I don't trust Lamar and his coaches.
I don't trust none of them.
I don't know why.
I don't trust all of them. So people, because people get mad at me when I talk about Lamar. I don't trust none of them, right? But I think the Bills got a shot. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't
trust their coaching staff.
I don't trust none of them.
I don't know what they do. Every time they get in that during playoffs, they throw the ball. But we just spent a lot of time on
it. Yeah. Shay said he's better with Saquon. You just want him to throw the ball less. And Miles said if you become pass heavy, you can't win. Now, in other football news, Brock Purdy got his 5-year, $265 million contract extension.
Fair.
With 181 in total guarantee, including 165.05 million in the first 3 New Years of a deal that runs through 2030.
So they didn't string him on the back end. They didn't string him up on the back end.
I called 50. They gave him 53. Yeah. Damn close.
That's what I said. But I said between 50 and 55.
I'm gonna tell you this: that 50, like next year going forward, when cats start getting 62 and 63, that 53 a year is gonna look real good on their salary cap.
Yep.
Because remember, they get to take that bonus and put it on each year to bring the salary cap down. So he might only be 30 million on the cap. I don't know. I had to read it. But he might only be 30 million on the cap. And with somebody else getting paid 62, 63, 64 million, it's gonna look real good on their book. So good deal for me. You say, nah, Brock not like that.
He better than Will Levis.
I can't tell. I mean, he had a down year, but what you gonna do? Let him go to the market and then have to pay more?
And pay him way more.
So I mean,
lock him up.
Matt said Brock stealing, man. Come on.
Nah, man. I mean,
Brock ain't stealing.
Man, I told y'all what is,
especially when you start talking about the back end of that cap.
Man.
Like, again, people getting paid 60. By the end of his deal, they be getting paid 70.
Brock is really good for the 49ers.
Bro, for the 49ers, that's the team he played for.
The team
that's it. So you know what I'm saying?
I don't gotta be good for everybody, just good for my squad. That's it.
Yeah. I don't need to be good for everybody else. Like you said, for my squad.
Brock Azen came in there and said, "Hey, look, man, this is what his accomplishments is. You want to argue with the damn stats. That's what he did, and it's hard to argue, bro. It's hard to argue with what he did. It is.
Tell me he wouldn't have went 2-time Super Bowl if he didn't get injured. He don't get injured. I think he would have won again.
Bro.
He probably would have beat the Eagles. He got injured.
They team was stacked on both sides, bro.
He probably got the Eagles.
That team down. That was a stacked squad for about 3 years.
Facts.
Straight. They missed the window though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, the window's open.
That window closed.
The window's it's closed.
That window has
Get your money, bro.
They don't even got the AC unit in the motherfucker. It's all the way closed.
Yeah, that's on done.
So Manny Pacquiao will end his 4-year retirement to face Mario Barrios for the welterweight championship on July 19th.
Maybe he ran out of money.
I don't know if it's money, man.
And it like
let
did
me
he run out of money or something? Like what?
I'm gonna spin the wheel real quick. Y'all remember when Kobe was retiring? Do you remember when Kobe went and got in film and started writing books?
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of took, he's so competitive that it kind of took his competitiveness and channeled it in something else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, man, I think that's what Manny Pacquiao, the greats, like the greats, are super competitive. You have to find something late in life to put your focus in. It could be, I know he do politics in the Philippines.
Yeah.
It could be that. It could be whatever, movies, whatever. You have to channel because it's hard to, and I understand that people say, man, I get it, bro. He's so competitive that he got to do something. That's why Floyd do same thing for Floyd. Mm-hmm. Same exact advice I would give to Floyd.
Man,
find something else and channel it into that, bro.
Man, I think you need the money too.
That
Philippine better than bringing up.
Yeah, that
wait,
too.
Wait. Who's putting the fight on? Is it the Saudis?
It might be the zone. I'm not sure.
Is it the Saudi Arabian guy? Because if so, I would have got it. I came out of retirement too.
Yeah,
absolutely. But you know you're gonna get that. You know you're gonna get that first with them.
A bag.
No, you
is it the Saudis? Yeah, who put the fight on? Who put the fight together? If it's the Saudi Arabian guys, yeah.
So are y'all looking forward to it?
I want to see. It's Manny Pacquiao, bro.
Like we got to at least watch it. We got
and let's be honest.
I'm not looking forward to it, but we gotta watch it.
We did this before. He went in there and whooped on Keith Thurman ass and gave him his first loss. Yeah. So be fair. That's true. He did one time. He shocked the whole world. Yeah, whooped up on Keith Thurman, gave him the first loss of his career.
I'm gonna tell you, people ain't respect Keith Thurman since then.
Yeah. So
goddamn, Carissa still trying to whoop Keith Thurman.
She better leave that alone, man.
She hit pretty hard.
In other boxing news, Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach is set for August 16th in Vegas. Y'all not looking forward to that?
I'm definitely looking forward.
Is Lamont Roach one of them dudes? I want to see him get boots. I want to see him get Sakura. I want to see him get top names. Not a dude named Roach.
Fam.
Look, Roach ain't no slouch though.
I said it right here on this podcast.
I know a little bit about Roach.
Roach nice.
Yeah, Roach ain't no slouch.
I'm bring some raid to the party.
Fam, listen to what. Look, either Roach about to be the most loved or most hated, because as many people love Tank, if you go up in there and destroy Tank, bro, you're gonna have a target on your back.
Yep.
Because don't nobody like when they hero get beat. Yep. And Tank is a lot of people hero. It won't bother me. All my guys got beat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it don't bother me. And I like Tank. But if Roach go in there and put them fluke flops on goddamn Tank ass, forget about it, bro. Forget about it.
What did I just say? That was August 16th. Yeah, August 16th. So
Crunch Time covering Keyshawn Davis matches. Boy, I wish.
We wish.
I wish. Hey, them boys smoke too much weed up in there, man. I went to the last fight,
we
bro.
have to be up in the Raptors because I don't want to. Yeah.
Hey, them boys smoke too much. Hey, tell them calm the weed down, bro. Jesus Christ.
As Stephen A. say, lay off
smoking
weed. We might have
was smoking heavy in the scope.
I would be let me down.
I was catching contact, dog. My goodness.
It'll be too high to commentate.
Right. I ain't going to this fight. It's too many YNs, man. I'm over here, man. I can't do it. The YNs was in there. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this one on TV.
Yeah.
So y'all, let's get into the main thing, the NBA playoffs.
Ooh-wee. Let's go.
Is OKC sending them boys home tonight?
Good night.
Good night, Irene.
Anthony Edwards, don't even bring your toothbrush, my brother. Leave your toothbrush at home and your socks too.
BC, what up, man?
leave your toothbrush at the crib, dog. You wouldn't even need, because they putting you on the plane tonight. You're not even staying overnight. Matter of fact, they ain't even got some of them rooms. Y'all going back.
Man, so OKC, okay. Game 4. I want to talk about game 4 a little bit. 128-126. They take a 3-1 lead. Shea had 40 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. He almost had a 40-point trip dub.
Crazy.
Jalen Williams 34, including 6 threes.
Crazy.
What was hot. And then Chet added 21 points. What's your thoughts on this series and how it's going? I want to know what you think.
Yeah, so
I want you to spin.
All
yeah.
right, so I'll spin on it. One, OKC's defense is what we thought it would. Well, at least what I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense is exactly what I thought it was. 2, Ant has to be better when it comes to avoiding that trap, which means his coach got to be better in order to create some actions where that trap isn't able to come. That's why the triangle offense, they weren't able to trap Kobe and Jordan like that. They tried,
right,
but the triangle offense had so many nooks in front that you can't do that.
Right.
Number 3, Ant has got to get better at going to the mid-range. Now, last year he was going to the mid-range and he was, highly effective with it. But he gave up the mid-range this year for the 3-ball. Now, he improved in the 3-ball, but the problem is everybody and their mama know once you get below the 3-point line, you're trying to get to the rack. So the defense is setting on him. I seen one play last game 4, where he split the defense and there was a third man there because they knew he was going.
Yeah.
So it's just like you gotta be better after you break the first line, the second line of defense, you gotta be better at reading. He talking about he made the right. Well, damn, I don't right play. He's talking about he made the right play. No, sometimes the right play is you taking the shots because SGA ain't letting you off the hook.
Mm-mm.
He had 40 points, but I think he shot like 30 shots. I think he shot like
it wasn't that efficient.
It wasn't an efficient.
He ain't really been efficient in our playoffs.
No.
That's for nothing.
But the thing is, he know his team need that.
Right.
So instead of the 16 points that Ant had, what if he had 25? It's a different game.
Yeah.
You telling basically, Ant, I understand everything you're saying about the double team. I definitely see that. You're telling me that the attempts need to go up, smart attempts.
Yeah, his attempts.
Smart attempts. I understand that. I get what you're saying.
But not even that, because not a lot of SGAs was smart attempts, but it was attempts nonetheless. He's not putting any pressure on the defense by shooting 2 times a half. So, coach, this is what the coach need to do. He need to drop some flare screens or some pin downs at the bottom so he comes off. And you know how they teach the V cuts. He needs to try doing that because he already 4-5 with Rudy on the court. Yeah. It's already 4-5. You got to cancel out Rudy. He's not giving you no offensive production. So you got to get Rudy ass into some screening action to screen this guy open.
Understood.
So he can get something, you know what I'm saying, in it, or he's not putting any pressure on the defense. They just doing, this is the first time where I've seen an offensive player a great offensive player let the defense dictate to them what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they active with their hands though, man. They play the passing lane so well.
Give it to them in a post-up.
It's like they play. It's like a zone, non-zone. You get what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? It's like a zone, but they get back to their assignment so quickly. They so quick to get back to their man. Yeah. It's like a non-zone. It's like soon as he take a step in the paint, they collapse. But the spacing is so good. They're good with their spacing on defense.
Yeah.
To where it's a couple and they're right back in the pocket. And it's good defense, man. It's a reason why they've been one of the best. They have, right? They're number one defense, right?
Yeah,
number one defense in the NBA. Yeah. They've been doing this all year. So now it's ingrained in them. And they are giving him a lot of problems because he hasn't really seen defense like that.
And I'm gonna say something.
The whole
I'm gonna
season.
say something. We crowned Ant too early because this is the second year in a row.
Yep.
He got played. He got outplayed by somebody in his age range.
Yep.
Last year, Luka outplayed him, and this year, SGA has outplayed him.
Yep.
So we had crowned Ant too early. He need to get back on the back of the bus. He needs to be a little bit more humble than what he been. But I understand that's what make him Ant. That's why we all love him. But at the same time, bro, this is the second year in a row you getting smoked.
So, Meech, what you saying? You saying that they did lose by 2, right? So you saying that he needs to do more of the same, and maybe they can get better results down the stretch. Randy can't have 5 or 6 points. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
100%.
No, Randall problem is because he don't want to play like Zebo. He need to get his butt underneath the basket and use his strength and post up. But he doesn't want to do that. He want to shoot threes, going 1 for 7. You all know, boy.
Yeah.
Travis Garvey said I need to join this program.
Hey man, you know, hey,
Come on.
all you
Hey,
gotta
what
do-
up? Come on through, dog.
Yeah,
We got
man.
you.
We'll put you on the what you call it, bring you in, bro.
Yes, sir.
We always with that. You say
before
all
we-
them dudes 6'8". Go ahead, bro.
Before we get into the next series, right?
Mhm.
For those that are in this live right now, please make sure that you take the time to share and like this live as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And tag somebody so they can come watch it later.
Tweak the algorithm, man.
Yeah. And it's also being streamed to YouTube as well. So for anybody that's on YouTube right now, watch it. Make sure you go and share it and like it as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, not.
Go ahead.
There's another thing. Like, so there's another thing too, because oftentimes they're not going to the pick and roll with him and Randall, and I think Randall is the better offense, is the second offensive threat.
Yeah.
They don't do that a lot, and I don't know why they don't pick and roll with Randall and Ant. I would look to get that action going too.
Man.
I don't know why they do it. Like, watch the game tonight and tell me how many times you see it.
There's no disadvantage though when you do the pick and roll with them two, because those, Dort, Williams,
Yeah, because
they all the thing is they all like Matt said, they all long, they all defend, they all got proper space. It's proper space, not just space, proper spacing, right? They know when to go under, they know when to go over the thing. Their defensive sound. So you're not really getting it. And then you put Caruso in there, which is smaller, but the thing is, Caruso is stronger than they give him credit for.
And then also,
Right? They don't let him push him over, and then he
yeah.
comes in with the most active hands.
Yeah. And I also want to say this. This is what it would look like if Victor Wembanyama was playing help side. Because we see Chet playing help side and it's changing shots left and right, bro. It'll be with Victor, it'll be even worse. Because
me and Mo was talking about the fact that he was saying like Lou Dort shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he's doing, and I had to tell him that he's actually 6'4".
I thought he was.
He was taller.
He looked bigger. He looked bigger than that.
6'7",
Like he played like he's 6'7".
He's 6'4", 220. And I'm like, what is this linebacker doing out here playing basketball?
Mishi say Randall just wants to play bully and wants to bully and play with his back to the basket. Absolutely, he does.
His style of play doesn't equal winning.
Nah.
Okay, that was going hard at Bron and Luka, but now can't face a team that can match athleticism. This is also true.
That is very true.
Very true.
That is very
true. They're matching their athleticism, if not more athletic, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Can you see them winning tonight, or do you think
they're going home?
You think it's going home?
They're going home.
I think they playing.
It's round trip.
It's a round trip
ticket. They got a flight out tomorrow morning.
They playing in OKC, right? I think they playing.
Yeah, they playing OKC. They not going back to
man,
their mother. The series ain't going back to Minneapolis.
Man, they about to crack the ceiling tonight. That crowd gonna be electric.
That's gonna be insane.
Man,
It's gonna be
talking about the line,
ridiculous.
then,
Yeah, it's
and the
gonna be
line then tonight, bro.
So
sure.
Let's go ahead and kick into this other one before we
And
wrap.
one more thing. In both series, that last 2 to 3 minutes of halftime and the third quarter I don't know why it is. If you have to control them last 3 to 4 minutes before half, you have to, bro, because that's when they start getting their separation. Yeah. And then they come out in the third quarter. It's something about the third quarter, bro. They step on your neck. The game damn near be over in the first, over, but the separation gets extended in them first 3 to 4 minutes. Them 8 minutes are crucial. 3 to 4 minutes before the half ends, 3 to 4 minutes when they come out in the third quarter. It's crucial for them to win the game. They have to control that to win the game tonight. They have to. If they don't, I don't see them getting it done, bro. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
And then also, like, another thing that I would do is I would place Anthony Edwards off the ball more. So he goes to catch, then gets into his scoring motion. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you pick him up 94 feet while he's dribbling the ball and then ask him to get downhill. That's another thing that's happening.
Shay say Timberwolves need a scoring point.
Yeah, Bryce said Pacers are OKC. I'm going OKC. Shout out to Indy 317. Stand up. Okay.
Hey, they got
Okay, Matty Ice.
yes, sir.
they got hey Shay, they got Rob, but the thing is Rob ain't ready yet.
Yeah, he's not.
Rob ain't ready yet,
Yeah, he's
especially
not
you know
he
he
thought he
ain't
was
ready.
gonna be a
he not-
rotational player, but
Yeah,
he
he not ready. Yeah, so I don't know.
Dillingham, right? Rob Dillingham.
Yeah.
So Pacers and the Knicks.
Yeah.
Are the Knicks going home tomorrow?
Maybe not. Maybe not. But
Okay.
they're going home overall, though.
Think so?
They might go home tomorrow for real, for real. Because I said before on the mic when we were playing 2K, y'all like, who you picking, Knicks or Indian? I said, I don't know. Because the Knicks, Tibbs like to play his people in the ground, and the Knicks like to run. And that's kind of what's been happening. I had no idea that the Knicks were going to be this bad with turnovers.
Oh my god,
They turn the ball over like
Bro.
it ain't nothing. But I will say this: the same 3-point shots that the Indians hitting, they were giving those up last series against Boston. Boston just wasn't scoring the damn
Yeah,
thing.
that's pretty much what
Those
it was.
3-point shots have been they've been open. Like they've been giving those up. It's not like it just happened in this series. It's just that Boston wasn't hitting any of them.
Yep.
So
Bryce said Knicks in 7.
the fact that you got Indy pushing, I think I said this to both of y'all, you got them pushing on a make or a miss. It makes
Man,
it really
bro.
difficult for you to slow the game down. And I think we underestimated that. Rick Carlisle has done an amazing job, bro.
Yeah.
His coaching has not gotten enough credit.
No.
He's done an amazing job. Tyrese Halliburton is not overrated. I don't know what they were looking at.
Yeah, me
Didn't the
either.
boy put up a trip though?
Yeah, 30, 12, and 15,
Bro.
with no turnovers.
With no
First in
turnovers.
NBA history.
The thing with both of those teams, the OKC and Indiana, is this late in the playoffs, they still going that deep in their bench.
Yeah.
It seems like as the playoffs go on, you shorten the bench.
Yeah, you kind of narrow it
We
down
doing
a little bit.
we
Yeah.
doing 8, and the only way we going 9 is if somebody getting foul trouble. Other than that, we going 8. I'm gonna space these timeouts and implement them with the TV timeouts to try to get you breathers, but we going 8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to have 10 guys playing a night on both sides is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That show you how well constructed the team is made, and
Right.
have not just to play the players to have confidence. Them cats come in and got the green light, and I'm talking about on OKC and Indiana, and that's why it's another reason why it's hard to defend Indiana is because Halliburton is not per se a pure scorer. And so it makes it difficult because it's
Yeah.
hard to key on 19, 17, 16, 18, 21. It's
Because-
hard to key. It's hard to key
Because you
in.
would say, "Oh, let me go ahead. I can run a trap at Jason Tatum. I can run a trap at
Ain't
Jaylen
no
Brown.
Ain't no
If
trapping
you
him.
trap this guy, he
Right.
just gonna kick it.
Oh, he go. Yeah,
He might kick it before you get the trap. Even
exactly.
go.
That's my
You know
point.
what
That's
I'm
what
saying?
make it harder.
And then he can pull. Then so now you don't know is he gonna pass or he gonna ISO,
Yep.
or is he gonna call for the pick and roll? You don't know what he's gonna do. So he got you by the balls at this point.
Yep.
I'll call that point guard heaven. When they don't know whether you're gonna pass, ISO, or pick, and you call for the pick and roll.
Mhm.
That's like the best spot you could be in as a point guard. You got the
Mhm.
defense on the real.
Yes, sir. Matt said, I 100% agree with you. Said the NBA needs the Knicks to win the series, though, especially for ratings. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely. I
No,
know
this
they
is-
heated.
Yeah, they pissed.
I know they want
They
the Knicks
pissed.
to win,
They're
bro.
pissed. It's gonna be okay. 2 small market teams.
Bruh.
Yep.
Bruh.
Defense. And listen, the basketball junkie in me is can't wait to see it. The number
Yeah.
1 offense versus number 1 defense.
Hey, man,
But
look.
they won't build it like that. They'll just build it like Indiana
Indiana
versus
versus
OKC.
OKC.
It's like for
Hey,
me,
look.
it's just like this is great.
Give Pacers credit for keeping that squad, and Pascal don't play with his good old school players. Yep.
Do you notice that people who are effective in the mid range are going far?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Start utilizing that mid range.
Yeah.
Become
Hey.
a real 3-level scorer,
Yeah. Hey,
not 2 levels.
this finals
Bryce.
from what it's looking at about to be for the hardcores. All you casuals that only watch the finals, you ain't watch the playoffs none, and you just want to watch teams with names. Y'all sit this year out. We know the numbers gonna suck. This
Yeah.
for hardcore
This for
basketball.
basketball,
Yeah.
man.
This for the
This
hardcore.
This for us.
This for
ain't
us.
y'all.
So if y'all don't want to watch, we don't give a damn.
Yeah, we don't
Don't watch.
Right.
Go join.
You wasn't watching anyway. You wasn't.
Like,
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
I'll be the first to tell you this playoff run, like the entire playoffs, has been amazing
Yeah.
this year. It's been amazing.
It's been,
It's been
but
really good.
It's kind
Bro.
of slowly turning into let's see who doesn't get injured though.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what this kind of been like the thing with the playoffs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm so glad nobody from OKC got injured Because I remember I went in picking them. I'm like, yo, I watched them a few times this year, and their defense is stupid.
Yeah,
And I was saying, yo, they can switch everything.
everything.
That's why we were going back and forth against Boston. I'm like, I don't know, dog. This might be one of the ones.
Yeah.
Boston might have found a ran into their match, but we'll never know now.
Yeah, we'll
No,
never know.
because Indy sent them home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say shout out to Paul
Angels,
George
yeah.
for wanting to go to the other teams and now a 46 seed out of the playoffs. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Paul George got big problems. Just getting there and they still have picks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing before we roll, because we ain't got no more right. One thing.
I got one question.
Okay, go ahead.
That I wanted for the chat and for you guys.
Okay.
Because the Paul George thing, how do you fix Philly?
You can't. You can't.
I think they're done.
Yeah, you can't.
Because I don't think you. I can't.
Because
I don't think Paul George got any trade
because they're trading assets, or the two guys that you can actually trade to get assets back are battered and bruised.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I know you're trying to get off of them because they're injured.
Yeah.
So I ain't giving you.
And you just signed Paul George. To
They're done.
Yeah.
They're go with Jerry McCain. Try to pair him. I'm really building my team off Jerry McCain and my boy Maxey.
Yeah.
And because Jerry showed me so much promise, I hope he come at 100%.
Which one you let do the primary ball handling? Though?
I'm letting Maxey do the primary because Jerry McCain can shoot the level off the damn ball.
He can so shoot.
He can shoot it in the high school. He can shoot it at Duke.
Yeah.
He can shoot that motherfucker in the league. Yeah. Hey, let me ask y'all this, and then we can ride.
Send Philly to the Lakers, boo.
Yeah.
Send Maxey to the Lakers, boo. Philly fix.
Shit. Hey, check this out. Check this out. So we've been talking about Oklahoma City, and we talked about this. They have a problem coming up, and it ain't got nothing to do with the playoffs. We know what what it's about. They have a salary cap. This is what happened when you have so many players that are good.
Mm-hmm.
If you were a GM, right? You got Shea coming up, I think, with almost $300 million. You're gonna have to pay. He got an MVP. You ain't got no choice. You pay that money. You ain't worried about him. You got to pay him.
Mm-hmm.
But you got Chet coming up, and then you got Jalen Williams coming up. How? Man, I remember the Celtics running into this issue as well.
Yeah, you got to figure out how Dort too.
How? And you got picks. So the thing is, if you get high picks, you bring in high. How? There is almost it's a good and bad problem. You got a slew of riches, but how do you?
I don't know because it's not like you
try to figure out who
you got to
keep.
Right, you got to pay. You got to pay them, bro.
It's not like you can keep the players, trade the picks for money. Right. So it's not like you can do that.
And if you trade them, who you gonna get?
Right. If you trade the picks, who you gonna get? What salary they gonna come in? How much is that against the books?
I've never seen nothing like this. As long as I've been watching the NBA.
So do you trade them for more picks and just continue to draft top talent?
I don't know.
Don't know.
This one I don't have an answer.
I don't have
an answer. Normally I have an answer. I don't have one.
I feel like that would probably be the only thing you could do in terms of trying to save money. You would have to trade these top talents for picks and then try to draft the top talents in hopes that you would win the lottery to get those like top 5 picks. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you what, they haven't had a bad time developing players. I'll tell you that.
Right.
You go to OKC and you're a young player, you're gonna develop.
And then true be told, even if you get a high, say you get a top 4 or 5.
They got 4 MVPs that came through their organization.
Right. Where is he gonna? The thing is, right as of now, where would you fit him in the lineup? If he ain't a generational talent, he can't. He gotta come off the bench.
He gotta come off the bench.
So because it's not just about talent, it's about fit.
You got room for right now is a playmaking guard. That's the only thing you got room for.
Off the bench.
Because maybe you could move Shea to the 2 and let him just cook without
the
ball handling responsibility. Yeah. That's the only thing you got. You got room for, I don't think you mess with nothing else.
No.
If he don't defend, he coming off the bench because them boys defend. And I don't want you coming in there and messing up my.
You gotta be an all around. You gotta be a playmaking defender at that.
Bit, dog. We just gonna pull you off the bench. You don't play no defense, dog. Them boys play defense.
Shea not the best defender, but he'll attempt.
You ain't picking on him.
Yeah.
Not.
Okay.
That's not bully that man.
He not bullying him.
Okay. All right. You ain't calling for a bit of pick and roll. Okay. Well, yeah.
I call it the Luka. You ain't Luka.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
When I come down the court, I'd be like, Luka. That means weak link.
Yeah, weak link over there.
Shit. Weak link. That's for damn sure.
Well, y'all, again, if you haven't already, please make sure that you like this live, hearted, thumbs up, whatever you want to do to it. just make sure you react to it. And also make sure that you share this with somebody who is not on the pod today. If you invited somebody, share it to them directly. Just share, like, make sure you follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And until next time, Crunch Time out.
Crunch Time out.
Hey, hey, hey. Crunch time.